Coming out of the blue hole, you notice your bubbles filtering up through the pores in the reef. And the same bubbles are dislodging very small bottom critters, and the fish start heading over. 'Cause dinner is about to be served. Near the opening to the west is a cluster of big rocks, and they always have a few surprises. Like this school of resident yellowfin goatfish. They're always there. Underneath, we found a banded coral shrimp and a long nudibranch crawling over the top. A lot of divers think there's not much here except the hole, so once they dive it, they usually don't come back. The truth is there aren't too many dive sites on Guam that have the variety of fish life as the blue hole does. And if you want to get most of these fish all together, just pull out some fish food. Just south of the blue hole is a large mound. The top, at 40 feet, at first looks barren, but it's covered with small coral formations that are very healthy. They're perfectly positioned to feed on nutrients provided by the currents which sweep over the reef. They also provide protection for lots of small reef fish. When they're threatened, they dart back inside the coral branches, which the bigger fish simply can't do, so they can't get to them. This small cleaner wrasse also lives there, and it picks at the parasites on almost any fish that stops and hovers right above it. On one of these coral heads, we found a very small leaf fish hiding inside. For Guam, this is a rare find. Slightly to the west is a coral pinnacle that extends upward to about 10 feet. This pinnacle makes a really good place to explore, and at the same time a shallow safety stop at the end of the dive. The reef flats gradually taper up to the eroding wall, and it's covered with small cracks and crevices. Almost all of them have their own little community of critters. Right near the wall, there's a very distinctive rock, and because of the wave action so close to it and right above it, there's no coral growth on the very top of it. So, before the dive, on the boat, I told Noriko to dive off the top of it. Now to do this, you got to get on top, slowly bend way over so you're past horizontal, and then push off and glide down. Having attempted this before, what I didn't tell her was that the surf action right above just might add a certain degree of difficulty in.
I cannot stay on the rock. It's hard and it's hard to hold the log, and you knew that, right?
Well, maybe.
Oh my God, I tried and tried, it was so hard.
If you think this is easy, go out and try it. I won't tell you how many times she tried it, but finally, success.
I dove blue hole about 500 times. Still, I love it. Especially when nobody's there. It's wonderful.